I'm going to be installing a Anthem system into a pickup system into this Hd28, Martin Hd28. And first thing to do is to remove the end pin, and sometimes they're really stuck. So what I did is just take a pair of pliers and an old guitar strap leather and just grab at it. Pulls out pretty easy that way, and doesn't mar the end pin at all. Then I'm going to use StewMac's end pin ringer, which is fantastic. No splintering. I'll just show you how it works. So that's all the way up to the kind of, not notched, but there's a higher position, and that would be a 1/2 inch right at that point. Now there it is, a perfect end pin hole. I'm installing the Anthem jack into this Martin Hd28, and it's really handy for setting the position where the nut will be, so that it is in relation with the thickness of the end block, I guess. I'm just going to attach it a tiny bit with some blue tread lock compound, not a ton, but that just prevents it from moving later on. So you got the nut washer, and then another washer, and on this end I've got the same thing. There we go. Now I'm going to drill the hole required for the pickup, the Piezo pickup, the undersaddle pickup. I've got some Mitchell's abrasive cord here. It'll help smooth out the turn of the hole where the saddle will then lay flat. So it's basically floss that's turned into a sandpaper. The LR Baggs Anthem system has 2 pickups, one being the undersaddle piezo and the other being a transducer that sticks onto the bridge plate. So I've unstuck both protective papers and ready to stick this onto the bridge plate, this side of the bridge pins. And we want the wire to be on the bass side of the guitar. Inside I can kind of feel for the front of the bridge plate. And I'll check to see where it's at. And we're installing the 9-volt battery bag onto the neck block. One thing I forgot to mention too, this Piezo has a black dot, and with a 2 pickup guitar like this, the black dot has to go on the top to provide for proper phase orientation. So let's install the battery bag onto the neck block. Perfect. Now let's see what we can do about the preamp. After securing a couple of the securing the wires with a couple of clips, I'm going to install the preamp now. And there's the X brace kind of comes right along here, and there's another brace there. So the idea is to kind of stick it in this region between the X brace and the other brace. There's only so much room to go. You can kind of hear it. So I took some tape and kind of marked my position, and it'll be as simple as just removing this paper and sticking it in there at this point. And then prior to that, it's clearly marked where the piezo goes, where the mic goes, the transducer on the bridge plate, where the output goes, and of course the 9-volt battery. And this will be this. When installing a piezo pickup, it increases the height of the action by a 32nd of an inch. And so I've got this tool here that's quite great for a quick mark. So the first one is a 32nd, 16th, 3 32nd, and 8. So you just put it in the 32nd line and then just mark straight across. And I'll take that to the belt sander. After sanding the bottom of the saddle on the flat surface, I like to put it on a straight edge, and with some light behind it, I like to see if there's any light shining through the bottom, so it can be as flat as possible on the piezo pickup, and that will provide our best sound. And let's see what it sounds like. Somewhere in between. Great sounding system.